Kyrie plays for the Boston Celtics right now. Kyrie's going to leave the Boston Celtics. A lot of people don't believe that. There's like Kyrie's going to buy into Brad Stevens and buy into the Danny Ainge way. No, he's not. According to reports, it was rumored that Boston tried to trade him for Kawhi Leonard, who plays for the San Antonio Spurs at the All-Star break. Now, if you all remember, one of the reasons why Kyrie left Cleveland was because he got wind that Dan Gilbert was shopping him the exact same way that Danny Ainge was doing this year. So he's like, if you're gonna shop me around, then just go ahead and get rid of me, or I'm gonna have surgery on this knee and I'm gonna sit out the entire year. On top of the fact that I really don't like playing with LeBron, I want to be my own person. But one of the big reasons was Kyrie felt underappreciated because he's like, I was here before LeBron decided to come back. Now, any team getting LeBron will increase the chances of you going to the finals and winning. So I'm pretty sure he embraced that. He got a ring off of it. Mm-hmm. But Kyrie is one of those guys who is like Kobe. He's like, I got to be the man. His whole mentality is, I got to be the man. There was video floating around, and I think that this was the year that Kyrie had just came out of college. Now, for those of y'all who don't remember, Kyrie didn't play a lot of games in college because he got hurt, which is like that's like his MO. He stays hurt. And he came back to play a couple of games in the NCAA tournament, and then he got drafted number 1 by the Cleveland Cavaliers. But there's video that went around where Kobe and Kyrie are sitting next to each other, and Kyrie is telling Kobe, I can beat you one-on-one. He's like, you're old. There's nothing you can do about me. And Kobe is there laughing at him and be like, boy, you better go ask your daddy about me, because I'm pretty sure you were still in diapers when I was taking dudes and winning rings and things like that. And so ever since then, he's come from that Mamba mentality. And so, like I said, he did not want to go to the Boston Celtics. He was traded to the Boston Celtics. Dan Gilbert traded him, and they got the wrong end of a stick. But I guess he just had to get him out of there. A couple of the landing places that he wanted to go was the Spurs, the Heat, the Knicks, and the Timberwolves. And he came to Boston to be the man. He came to Boston to be the man, but he's not the man. The man in Boston is Brad Stevens. The head coach is the man. He makes that thing go. And he has all the parts that he needs to keep it going. He has a scorer in Jason Tatum. He has, if they can re-sign Marcus Smart, he has a point guard who's going to play defense. If not, Rozier can play good defense. He's an up-and-coming player. He's one of the pieces that Danny Ainge refused to get rid of. They have Jaylen Brown. He's good. They're going to get back Hayward. Which, by the way, I was telling Cobb this morning when we were talking. Boston doesn't need Kyrie as much as they need Hayward. And I know that for some of you all, that's going to sound weird, because you're like, why wouldn't they need a natural scorer like Kyrie? Well, I'm going to tell you why. If you look at the series against if you look at the Eastern Conference Finals when they played against the Cleveland Cavaliers, if Hayward would have been on the floor, that gives them another shooter. That's the only thing that they were missing in that series. They have 2 slashers, 2.5. They have a post player in Al Horford. They got one of the Morris brothers to play down low. They have, I can't think of the other guy, the other big guy, Bane. They have him there. All that they were missing was another shooter and another veteran presence there to say, calm down, we got this. Because if you're driving to the hole and kicking it out to Hayward, who can create his own shot, not a lot. He's not a create your own shot type of guy, but he can. And he can shoot. And Brad Stevens would have found a way to get him the ball. So Kyrie is a man looking for a team again. The same way he left Cleveland is the same way he's going to leave Boston. And where does he land? Where does Kyrie go? Where? I don't see anywhere that Kyrie can go. Wait a minute. I'm lying. I think Kyrie will be good with the Pistons. With Blake Griffin and, y'all help refresh my memory. I forgot to write this down. I cannot think of the other big man. But they got 2 big men in Detroit. And Blake Griffin and, oh my God, I see his face and I just can't remember his name right now. And this is on me. I apologize to the listeners and the viewers for not being prepared when it comes to that. But he can go there with 2 big men that'll get the rebound and kick it back out to him. People that he can lob the ball to. Another place that I see Kyrie landing and he will be great at is the Pelicans. If they re-sign Boogie Cousins, because they have Rondo, but there's an old Rondo. And they have the pieces in place that all you do is insert Kyrie here and they go right back up to the top as being contenders. With the hybrid in Anthony Davis, who can score and play defense. And not can he just score with his back to the basket. He can face you up and score as well. Boogie Cousins can as well. When you got two players of that magnitude playing with a player like Kyrie Irving, the New Orleans Pelicans is a great spot for Kyrie to land and lead that team. The Spurs. If the Spurs can re-sign Kawhi Leonard, with that young group of talent that they have there, and they have an aging Manu, they have an aging Tony Parker, there's time for them to just go ahead and slide on off the books, slide on into retirement. You insert Kyrie there with Popovich, that is one of the best things that could happen to basketball. And last but not least, imagine this, people. Imagine Kyrie Irving and the Greek Freak together. You add Kyrie right there, that's instant excitement in Milwaukee. They have the people. If they could sign him to a free agent contract or get him in a trade, Kyrie to Milwaukee, I would love to see that. I would love to see Kyrie taking people off the dribble and dishing it to the Greek Freak, because he's going to finish. Could you imagine that 1-2 tandem? And the Greek Freak doesn't want to be the man. He just wants to play basketball. He's still discovering things about America. Like he had Kool-Aid, red Kool-Aid for the first time the other day. Jamel Hill of the Undefeated and ESPN told him, well, now you can work your way up to a 3-piece at Popeyes, now that you done had red Kool-Aid. But the Greek Freak and Kyrie Irving together, whoo-wee. That's what I'm talking about. I can see that happening. I can see that being a very good thing for basketball in general. 832-230-5592 is the number to call in if you want to jump in. You all tell me where you think that Kyrie Irving should go. Because right now I say the Pistons, the Pelicans, Milwaukee, and the Spurs. I don't see him working out the Timberwolves because I just don't see him and the coach working at Thibodeau, working out together. The Knicks are a franchise that's in disarray, and they're going to be in disarray for a long time. Even though Rodney, I know who is the coach of the New York Knicks now, and I don't see how I forgot this because his wife is beautiful. That's how I rank my coaches sometimes, AJ. I rank my coaches by their wives sometimes. Like, I'm not a Steelers fan, but I think that Mike Tomlin is one of the greatest coaches of all time.
Because
his wife is beautiful. You think about it like this, AJ. Like they have to have great qualities if they go out and get beautiful women like that. Right?
Well, I haven't been snatched, so no, I'm just playing. Yes, they do have. Yeah.
Again, you gotta have some type of qualities to go out there.
You have to have high qualities,
Because Fizdale's wife is beautiful. Mm-hmm. You are beautiful in every single way. No words can bring you down. Oh. Anyway, AJ, yes.
Put your soul into it.
Exactly. But yeah, I don't see Kyrie going to New York. I don't think that would work. And I don't see Kyrie going to the Heat. I don't think that would work. Speaking of things that didn't work, AJ, before I move into my next subject, I'm upset.
Why? What's wrong?
I'm upset that Drake put out the video. I'm upset. Have you seen this video?
No, I haven't.
So, how can I say this? So you ever had? No, I don't want to say that. The video, I'm upset, goes back to his Degrassi roots.
Okay.
So it's based off of him having a class reunion with all the people from Degrassi, right?
Okay.
And I think that it's a cop-out. The song isn't halfway bad. I'm upset. by Drake is coming out on his new CD. I think he releases next month. The song isn't that bad, but the video just makes it worse. It makes the Pusha T beef worse, because now he's like, I don't want you all to remember me as that guy who got destroyed by Pusha T. I'm from Degrassi. Let's everybody just be happy. Let's just everybody remember me, the light-skinned guy who love to sing.
In a wheelchair.
The light-skinned guy who makes pop ballads.
Did he have the wheelchair in the video?
No.
Okay, good, because then I would have been like, oh, he's stretching and reaching. Stretching and reaching.
He's still stretching and reaching, though, because I'm like, now you're trying to, I'll put it like this, because everybody's like, well, you know, it was Jay Prince who really stopped the beef. Yeah, because they don't want to mess up their money. You know how many people had to get paid before Drake? Like, Pusha T wasn't wrong. There are like 5 or 6 people who get paid before Drake gets paid. Ain't nobody finna mess up that money. Drake is a moneymaker. Jay Prince is by far one of the smartest guys I have ever seen in person on more than one occasion. And he knows how to make money. And he knows that, hey, I'm not finna mess up this. I'm not finna let Drake mess this up by putting out something, this, that, and other. So what? Who gonna say something to Jay Prince? Nobody.
Baby.
Who gonna say anything to him? Nobody. Right? No, nobody want that smoke. Nobody wants that smoke with Jay Prince. So he comes out and say, hey, the beef is over. Right? Drake had something. It's almost equivalent to, though, I got a girlfriend, she just don't live on this side of town type thing.
He knew Drake was gonna get towed up.
Mollywopped. He said, Pusha T said Surgical Summer Part 1. I wonder how many parts it was.
Jay Prince was like, oh, hold on a whole damn minute here.
Wait a minute, brother.
Wait a minute.
Y'all not finna mess up the money.
We ain't finna get in the pen with pigs, man. That's what they say.
Exactly. Because then they turn into hogs and hogs get slaughtered.
Hey.
And so my thing is this, though, AJ. It's like the video is like one of those things that I'm just like, Drake, you're trying to make everybody forget about the fact that Pusha T skull drug you in a rap beef.
It's going to be a while.
In a rap battle, right?
It's going to be a while. Well.
And it's like almost like the coward way out to me, only because you didn't let Meek breathe.
No,
Meek didn't get a pass. Meek was gone.
Jay Prince let that happen.
Meek was gone. Jay Prince is the dad that comes in and stops the fight.
He's like, all right, now that's just about enough.
My son and now he probably pulled Drake to the side and said, hey, bro, come here, let me holler at you for a second. Stay away from that. I'm not going to save you from too many more. But don't be jumping into those type of battles. Let them say whatever they want to say. You got a video. Because not only did Pusha destroy his well, he didn't destroy his rap career, but in the rap battle, in the rap beat, Pusha destroyed him, 1. 2, Pusha messed up his money for the Adidas release line, messed that all the way up, said that the man got a baby out there nobody even knew about, nobody even, thought that Drake would have this type of baby. But here's the thing. Have you heard what Rihanna said? Rihanna said one of the reasons why she never really would mess with Drake, because she knew he was she didn't say this verbatim as far as what the word I'm about to say. She cleaned it up, but basically he was dirty. He had a dirty you-know-what.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
He had a rusty pole.
According to, reports and things that I've read, Drake having a baby by a lady who that's in the adult entertainment field, that didn't surprise anyone. That didn't surprise anyone. One of the reasons they say Jennifer Lopez would never return his call, changed her number on him, because she was like, I don't want to deal with this guy. Some people say they're surprised that Drake doesn't have more kids out there from these adult entertainers. And you know what that's like, AJ?
What?
That's the guy who wasn't really popular in high school, and then he goes out and becomes like the star athlete or police officer or entertainer, and now he feels like, I got to get everybody back, but he doesn't have the game.
He's easy on the eye, but he,